Some patterns will ask you to increase the number of stitches on the purl side of your work, and this could show up as an M1P or a Make 1 purl. So your options are to do an M1R, like a Make 1 right purlwise, or an M1L purlwise, Make 1 left that leans off to the left. So I'll show you first by doing an M1R. So the M1 is a type of increase that you do in between two existing stitches. So I have a stitch on my right needle, a stitch on my left needle. And to build an M1R, which is a right leaning stitch on the purl side of my fabric, I'm going to pick up the ladder, the yarn ladder that exists between these two stitches. It's this horizontal yarn right here. You're going to pick it up from back to front with your left needle. And then you're just going to purl like normal through the front leg of that loop you just created on your left needle. So I'll show you again. Okay, we're in between stitches right now. We've got stitches on our right needle, stitches on our left. You're going to find the ladder in between the stitches, and it's this top horizontal yarn right here. You're going to pick it up from back to front, and then you're going to purl through the front loop. Show you again. Okay, we're in between two stitches right now. You're going to pick up from back to front. Don't purl through the back. If you were to do that, you're going to leave a giant hole in your knitting. So we're going to pick that up again. We're going to purl through the front. And that is how you make new stitches that lean off to the right hand side. To make an M1L purlwise, it's the opposite to the M1R purlwise. So the M1R, we went from back to front and picked up that ladder from that direction. For the M1L, you go from front to back through the ladder. Now with the M1R, we went through the front and purled like normal, but for the M1L, it's the reverse. You go through the back. This is the twist. It's a little awkward. You'll get used to it. It's a little tight, but just move your tension of your stitch around and you'll find an easy way to make it happen. We're in between stitches. We're going to do an M1L. If you need to hold this down to find that ladder, to make it easier to find the ladder, go from front to back. Okay, play around with your tension so that you get the back loop, the back leg of the loop, and you purl. Okay, continue on. Do a couple more. Okay, you can pull it down. You can see your ladders a little bit more easily. From front to back. Okay, you can play around with the tension to loosen it off and make it easy to purl through the back loop. Okay, one more time. From front to back. And you're going to come in like this through the back loop to do a purl. One more time. This one's tricky. Pull it down if you need to see your ladder a little bit more easily. From front to back. Play around with your tension. Loosen things off. And then to purl through the back, you come at it like this. You have to get your knuckles together to get the needles facing the right way. That's an easier way to kind of get everything in the right direction. And there you have it. There's a whole bunch of increases on that row, and they are beautifully invisible. And that's how you do the M1R purlwise and the M1L purlwise.